we're just gonna be doing a little bit of like a head massage kind of ASMR thing, you know. We got this device right here, you know. We'll go in and give you a little bit of a head massage with this too. But mainly, it's just gonna be scratching and stuff like this. The other day I uploaded a YouTube short. It's at like 2,000 views right now, which is pretty good. Usually my shorts don't get that many views, but it's at like 2,000 views, and it was me doing the little head massage trigger like this. And a lot of people seem to really like it. We're asking for a full video, so I'm doing a full video for y'all. I would appreciate if all you guys would like and subscribe to the channel. We're getting really close to 8,000 subs. We're only like 130 away right now, which I would really appreciate if we get that in like the next week or so. And then, we're getting pretty close to 10K, which I appreciate all of y'all. And I appreciate all of y'all that have been watching all the way through and running up the watch time for me. That really helps y'all. Deep scalp head massage. Deep scalp head massage. Deep scalp head massage. A lot of people were, I think, really like that ASMR in school video. I saw a few people concerned about me, that's great. I saw a few people concerned about me, showing my school and stuff. But, only having 8,000 subscribers, and I'm not really too concerned about having some crazy stalker people just for like to go one night, and, you know. I saw a few like clips from it, and it didn't look like I missed too much. It looked like a slightly better version of those like middle school dances where it's just somebody playing loud music and people just jumping around and singing the words. Like, you know, I think most people, like, especially in high school, the homecoming is really just about the after party, you know, because clearly at the school you're not going to be drinking or anything. So the after party is what most people get excited about, I think. But I think like the person that threw the after party, I think his mom made him like. That's the funny thing in high school, you know, you're partying at everybody's house, at somebody's parents' house, you know, nobody has their own house. But like the kid's mom made him kick everyone out at 10 o'clock. I'm like, 10 o'clock, that's still like pre-gaming pretty much. I mean, come on, 10 o'clock. The party ended at 10. That's kind of crazy. Like, I know we're in high school, but still, come on. I know over there in Europe, like, the nightclub scene's like crazy, I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe a few of you can attest to this, but I've heard that you guys stay out partying till like freaking like 5 in the morning, which is crazy, you know. Over in the United States, a long night's like 2 in the morning, you know, maybe 3 if you're really pushing it, but you know, most bars will close around 1 or 2 in the morning. You know, you got a few things that stay open past that, but you know, over in Europe, I heard they stay up to like 5 or 6 in the morning, which is like crazy to me. Y'all must have some mean hangovers over there. cheese and some lettuce, and it was a good burrito, a good dinner. And you know that thing is filling. It's very filling. It makes you feel very full. Which I know, like I ate it at probably about 6 o'clock at night, and it kept me full throughout the whole, evening up until about 11 when I went to bed. I don't know how many viewers are from like North Carolina and the surrounding states like Virginia and Tennessee and stuff. I don't know how many of you in South Carolina, I don't know how many of you are from around here, but if you are, then you're probably aware that the NC State Fair is in town. I don't think I'm gonna go this year. I think it's gonna be a pass for me this year, but I'm interested if any of y'all have even heard of that, or if you're going. It's a pretty big fair around here, I would say, like, it comes for about 10 days, and I would say in those 10 days, a few million people probably go to it. I think last year it's a pretty big deal. It's definitely not just like some freaking parking lot fair that has like 2 rides and a few vendors. This thing's, the real deal is huge. It's by NC State. It's like NC State, the school. It's near there. The rides are, they're okay, they're fun when you're a kid, but like, I guess I'm still really a kid. I know some people would consider me a kid, but when I say a kid, I mean people, like 13, maybe 12, something like that, 12, 13, a young teenager. Around that age, the rides are really fun, because, it feels like they're big and like, but as you get older, like my age, 17, getting pretty close to, almost 18 here in a little bit. The rides kind of become a little bit worse, more dull, I would just say. It's just not as fun anymore. And that's just because, like, since it's a fair, it's a traveling fair, it's only here 10 days. They don't get time to set up like roller coasters and good rides and stuff like that. It has to be stuff they can pack down and put up in like a day, so it's a bunch of smaller stuff, It's not like a Busch Gardens or something that has a bunch of roller coasters and stuff, and it's really set up, This is a fair, that's like a theme park. I'd say a fair is more like focused on like attractions, like food and stuff mainly. I know the state fair is mainly a food thing. Like, most people go there for the food, especially adults. Obviously barely any adults are going there for the rides. A few adults maybe there to ride a few rides, but only usually if they have kids, Probably one of the more thrilling rides that they have is that ride that, I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is, but it's like this thing that, like, it's got seats here and here, and then it takes you up in the air, and then once you get to the top, you'll sit there for like 30 seconds, and all of a sudden it just drops you, and it's like super, super thrilling, it's, your stomach drops, everyone's screaming. I've rode that ride a few times, but, I can't say that I'm too big of a fan of it, if I'm being I watch this channel. You guys have heard me mention it before. His name's the ASMR channel. And he bought the Shure SM7B microphone, which is a very popular microphone. But you know, he was talking about, like, he compared it to the TLM 103, which is a very expensive microphone. And he was showing all the Shure SM7B. It's like so much quieter. Like, it's a talking microphone, you know, so it's not good for ASMR. And you know, those dual microphones I used to have, I think that was the problem with those. You know, they were talking microphones, so when I whispered in them and tried to make sounds, they weren't sensitive enough. But you know, one of them broke and the other one still works, but I haven't tried it. You know, I should probably sell it and, you know, try to make a little bit of money back, because it was pretty expensive to get that set up. But it's kind of whatever at this point, really. You know, I think the Blue Yeti's plenty good for ASMR. It's got enough gain to where it picks up sounds good, you know, and it picks up whispering and stuff good. And you know, it's only about 120 bucks, which I know is expensive for some people, but it's not too bad, really, in the big scheme of things. If you're really dedicated to the channel, to your channel, you know, you can make that back. But you know, I just plug it straight into my iPhone nowadays, usually for most of the videos. You know, I got this little thing from Apple that lets you plug in a USB port into it. You know, the thing from Apple costed me like 40 bucks. I used to use this one, but it's some cheap piece of crap knockoff one that I broke. But the Apple one seems to be working good so far. Hopefully it keeps working, which I expect it will. But you know, I can just plug this microphone straight into my phone, and it's really, really easy to record. You know, sometimes I'll still plug it into my computer if I want to do quite a bit with some special effects and stuff, but you know, not always. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here, y'all. If on your way out you would like to hit that like button and subscribe, I would appreciate it. You know, I think I'm gonna have to run up to the store and pick me up some lunch. It's about 11:30, so I'm gonna pick me up some lunch, eat that, you know, and then by about 1 is when I'm head up to the gym and get my lift in for the day. It's leg day. Let me know what you guys are hitting in the gym today. If you are going to the gym, I know it's a Sunday, so a lot of people are probably taking a rest day.